Right, I've just routed a vertical line across there and just going gentle across with some really wet water. There we are, just gentle so I don't damage this cartridge paper. Cartridge paper is brilliant for if you're a bit skint. It's perfect. There, you know what I'm going to do, what I quite often do, and tip that way, just so my paint drips in the correct direction. Right, I'm going to come into that now with a creamy colour. So I'm going to add to that, that's lemon yellow, I'm going to add to that lemon yellow some light red, bring that into it. Oh, that's nice. Just bring that into it like that. Oh, like that. Lovely. Jubbly. Like that. Take it to the end. There, that's nice. Right. Now, I'm going to mix now. I'm going to leave that colour on my brush just to dirty it a bit. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to mix a sort of purplish colour, perhaps leaning slightly towards red, so slightly more red than purple. So purple's red and blue. Don't whittle too much. Whatever red and blue you've got in your palette, just use that. If you want to dot it a bit, just add a tiny touch of Bont Umber or some light red, what's like a brownish red. Add a bit of that to it if you want. Right, let's come in with that then. Some of that in. That's looking nice. If this paper dries on me today, I'm going to re-wet it and bring it back this way. I think it is slightly drying on me. What I'll do if I end up re-wetting this, I'm just dipping into a tiny bit more water. If I end up re-wetting this, I shall dry it thoroughly first. That's the best way to do it. And I think I am going to end up re-wetting it. See how it's getting a bit dry on these bits here? That's going to need totally drying and re-wetting, I think. So let's say a blast wick dryer then. Tell you what I forgot to do like an idiot, I forgot to put my water in. Yeah, once you've wet it, you've got to then set it by drying it before you re-wet it. And if it's drying, you're not going to get that soft sky coloured look, so you may as well just take that extra bit of time and re-wet it. And this, you're probably not had to do this if you're on watercolour paper. This cartridge paper does seem to dry quicker, but the advantage of it is, especially for beginners, because it's so cheap, you're not panicking about like every time you paint a picture it costs you like £1 to paint it, because this stuff was so expensive. You haven't got to worry as much, you see. There, I'll bring that in a bit further now. I can soften some of them edges a bit better, look. Well, that's better, look. Now, there. Still feel as though that bit There's drying on me already. Can't keep re-wetting it, can I? So a bit. Just that'll do. There, now I need to stick some of this in here, don't I? Let's see, something like that, and then I need some of that. Just the normal light red on its Todd, don't. Well, not the light red and yellow. What's that creamy colour? Mixed up a bit more of that just to stick a bit of that in again as well. There, that's better. Got to repeat down here what's going on. We'll put the top there, a bit more of that pink colour just in here, I think. There, look at that, that's looking nice, isn't it? Oh, I'm happy with that. Right, that looks like it's drying a bit already, but I'm going to try and get away with it. I'm going to go in, mixing straight into that purple colour, darker blue, cobalt, ultramarine, wherever you've got in your palette, just a darker blue. You know what? I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to dry it and re-wet it. It's this cartridge paper, it's a pain. Say it's a pain, it is nice to work on though. It's nice paper to work on. I'll flop that back that way for a bit. Right, re-wet it then. Last time, it's nice doing this. This is the nicest bit, painting these skies, do these big brush bits. Best bit. Telling you, it's the nicest bit there. Right, so another go. Let's go back and try again. Right, some of this dark blue colour now. And all these colours will all mix and get a right nice effect, hopefully. See, sometimes when you re-wet it as well, you get this glaze effect that can look a lot nicer than completely just wetting wet sometimes. There. There, let's bring it back that way now, I think. So, yeah, let's dip my brush in a tiny bit of extra water. There. These little colours all mixing. Look at that. That's quite a nice sky. That I do like that. Yeah, that's mix a bit of that purple and blue together. Purple and blue together. Try that. So it's a purple leaning towards a blue this time. There. Water. Tad more water on my brush. There. That. You know what? That looks lovely, I think. Right, now then. Let's mix up some more purpley blue colour, but I'm going to go more blue than purple. That's a nice colour, I think. I'm going to give it a tiny little dry. Oh no, I forgot it. I haven't done out in here, have I? Keep forgetting to do down here. What a numpty. Don't forget to do down here. You've got to repeat up there, what down here. Whatever's going on up there has got to go on down here, you see. That's not looking bad, is it? There. Quite happy with that. I like these little bits here. It's quite nice. Right, let's give that a dry now. bit dry. A lot of this here is going to be landing a bit, but I'm thinking if I've got the dark shadows there, that's put me like dark shadows in, reflecting from sky into my land ready. So that's me thinking behind that. Is that dry enough? Flick that off, that's better. Right, so now then, let's get some distant hills in job. Let's have a go. So I've got like a purplish, greyish, slightly greyish colour. Well, it's purple and it's more leaning to blue. So let's come in there like that. That's it. Trying to get my brush to break a bit and leave a couple of gaps, because I always think that looks nice. I'm going to dip into a tiny bit of extra water and just have a slightly thinner paint, I think, as I come down towards the bottom bit there. Oh, that's looking quite nice in it. Then I'm going to go back to a slightly thicker paint again, chiseling my brush. My brush is, can't talk, is battered. But that's what's giving me these little tiny bits of lines where what's missed, broken bits there. That's helped by having a battered up brush like that. Let's just stick a tiny stronger bit through there. That's it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes. There. Right, I'm going to dry that. I'm well happy with that. You know what, I think I'm going to try and get just a tiny bit of a slight reflection of that, just so when I stick my waterline in, it'll just help with my waterline. So I'm just going to come in and try and get a tiny bit of a reflection, just about like that, look, just in there, just to help with my waterline when I stick it in. So that's quite faint there, a tiny bit stronger. My waterline's got to cut through that. We're a tiny bit stronger. Got to be careful because I don't want to go stronger than where it is above. But I do want my waterline to show through, you see. That's looking quite nice. Maybe just bring some extra bits through. There. Totally wet my brush to soften any edges now, and then really get your brush completely clean now and just sort of soften them edges there. That's it. I think that's perfect. There, I'll give that a quick dry and all now. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just going to try and fix this paper. It's just cockling up a bit. Don't worry too much about it cockling, because you can just stick it under a heavy book or something and sort of uncockle it. Let's bring them down there. Put that one there and that one there. That's better. That's better in it, I think. There. Yeah, if you put a big heavy book on that, I reckon you could put a tea towel over it and iron it straight. Once it goes in a frame, the glass presses it straight. So don't worry too much. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put some land in. Now I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use all these colours here to make my land up. So I started off with that yellow colour, didn't I? So I'm going to get some yellow, pop that in, because I mixed the lemon yellow and I mixed the red in with it, didn't I? But rather than mix it, because it's closer up, I'm going to do two separate colours and let them mix themselves a bit on paper. And also, don't forget, this undercolour here is all mixing in as well, you see. See that there's not even registering as yellow. So although this is bright yellow, mixing in with my other colours, it's not even registering as yellow, you see. And then I'll mix that light red up on top of that. And that'll give me that cream colour that I put in here, what's virtually yellow. What do you reckon to this, right? I come into a bit of money, right? So I thought I'll spend it on Esmeralda, because I loves her. And she's still moaning. What do you reckon? I offered to get her some facial surgery. But, oh no, not good enough for Esmeralda. She's still moaning. Can't believe it. Can't get me breath. There we are. A bit more of this in. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Love this underpainting there, look. See, that's building up layer upon layer. In fact, you know what, I'm going to take this more across here, I think. And a bit higher up here. See, you can keep looking and keep altering, you see. And that light bit there, because it's reflecting from there, you would have a lighter bit there. That bit would be darker there. So it's not a bad idea to paint right through. Or if you want some little white sparkles, then don't paint white right through. Or put a few little white sparkles in with some designer's white gouache or something. There's lots of options. Right, so that's that. Let's go now to some of that light red. Just pure, neat light red. Let's have a bit of that. So I think I am going to come higher up. These are all bushes and stuff. So I think I'll just let this now blend and soften out. Look, that's lovely. Right, so that's that. Then let's get let's go for that purple colour. Purple colour. Stick some of that in. Wow, that's nice. Let's go for a purple and a blue mix. So it's purple leaning towards blue. Stick a bit of that in. Oh, that does look nice. Look how interesting that looks now, rather than just going in with green. Like that. Stick some more purple and lean back towards that purple. Stick some more purple in. There, nice. Right, now I'm going to go to virtually to pure blue now. Stick some of that in. See how interesting it's looking, look. Won't that look nice? All these different colours. There we are. Now I'm going to go back into that yellow. And that's getting me that blue. That yellow's getting me a nice green mixed up. This green's mixed up from all them colours, you see. So it's going to be a green that matches, because it's mixed up from that blue what I used in the sky. And the other colours what I've used, so it's all gonna blend. That blue, bit of that purple, bit of that, bit of everything. It's all made this green look. Tell you what, let's mix a bit more. Let's see if we can get oh, look at that, that's nice. More of an edge, I think, with these greens. There. Mix plenty on it. And that underpainting showing right through. I might sort of I'll leave some of them, these edges, just to show a bit more of that underpainting. There, you know, quite. And let's get some of that, some more of that yellow back in, some bright yellows. Oh, look at that, that's nice. Some of that bright yellow in. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm whispering. Putting bright yellow in and whispering. There, I think that's looking. I like that. I like that. Right, let's squeeze that out. Now I don't want to waste any paint. Right, I think what we need now is a waterline. Nice waterline. So I dip me tip of me waterline brush, what's that flat edge brush there, into me water, and then I'll just pull it through there, like that. Is that working? Is it working? Not very good. Let me just try and dab that, see if it'll take a bit more colour out. It is, but it's very pale. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a bit of help from some designer's white gouache. Why not? Let's get some designer's white gouache on the end of my brush, and that'll do me a favour. That'll help me. There we are. Dab a bit of that in. Oh, that's better. Look, don't forget this. Put it on quite thick, because when it dries a lot fainter. That's better, innit? If ever you're rubbing and it's not rubbing out very well, to try and rub a wet line out, it's not washing out your paper very well, don't worry, get some designer's white gouache and use that. Let's have a bit of a line about there, something like that, and maybe one about there and all. Make this one a little bit fatter because it's a bit closer. There, look at that, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Right, what shall we have now? Shall we have, well, we've got this gouache on my brush, shall we have some equal boat? There we are. I've got some neat out at tube for this bit. Oh, right, let's have it. Shall we have it there? Let's have it there, a little boat. Not too big, it's quite far away. There. And that's its reflection there. Does that look like a little boat? I hope so. A little boat in this. There. Nice equal boat. You can see this waterline fading already. Let's try and pop it back in as straight as I can. If it's not quite straight, don't worry too much, because it could be that your water's rippling a bit. Put a bit more in there. Look. There. Oh, wow, that's nice, isn't it? Right. You know what? I'm going to give the whole thing a quick dry. Yeah, the whole thing a quick dry, and then I'll put a couple of bods in and that. See how faint that line's gone now I've dried it. Well, it looks quite nice faint. That one's gone quite faint. That one a bit closer. That one a bit closer. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stick a little bit of a base for my boat. So I'm going to mix a bit of that purple and a bit of that blue. So I've got a bluish purple colour. And just pop in there, just a tiny little bottom on that boat. And now, that same colour, I'm going to pop in, let's put them here, Peter and Paul. That's Peter. There. He's quite close. Paul. Let's pop Paul in. There. He's a little bit further back. There we are. Now that's about as simple as you can get, really. That's it. If you want to have a try at something fairly simple, it's just one straight line, bit of an out mountain, your sky in. Remember, if your sky's drying, thoroughly dry it and re-wet it. It's miles easier. I've messed more skies up trying to put it in when it's not wet properly, and you just end up with hard edges. It don't work. Bertie D. There we are. There you go at that. It's pretty straightforward, that one. I'll see you on the beach.